Good morning, folks. Ron Ray here with Turning 65 Solutions. Today is October the 3rd, 2023. We are in what we call the pre-AEP period. That's that time between October 1st and October 15th, really to the 14th, where we are allowed to talk to people and give reviews about their Medicare Advantage and Medicare prescription drug plans for the upcoming plan year, this being 2024. We can't start taking enrollments until October 15th, but all the plan specific marketing takes place between October 1st and all the way through to December 7th. But between October 1st and October 14th, we can only discuss the plans with you. We can't take an enrollment. But here's something else very important and something that you definitely notice that happens on or about October the 1st. You start getting a lot more marketing calls, mail, television commercials, radio commercials, newspaper ads. It never really goes away. It's 2023. The marketing to Medicare beneficiaries is terrible as it is. The amount of foreign marketing and what I call outlaw marketing is already at a peak point so bad that the government is actually starting to slowly step in and kind of crack down on that a little bit. They've made some new regulations that have gone into effect the last year and a little bit more this year that have the aim was to kind of crack down on those outlaw marketers. But there's a lot of good agents out there, and just because you get a phone call from somebody doesn't mean that that's a bad agent. It's just you need to be able to check them out. And so the topic of today's video is how to check out an insurance agent that you don't know. So we always recommend that you work with a local independent insurance professional licensed in your state, local. You can talk to them on the phone, but if you want to, you can walk into their office and sit across the desk from them and look them in the eye, or they can come over to your house and sit at your dining room table and look you in the eye. Local, right? Local, in person, and independent. That means they don't just work for one single insurance company where they're only allowed to offer you solutions from that one company. That's called a captive agent or a career agent. They're only allowed to offer plans from that company, which means as much as they may want to do the best job for you, they're just not always able to do the best job for you. They may have the best of intentions. I'm not saying it makes them bad, doesn't make them a bad person. They're just not able to do the absolute best job for you in shopping the market and making sure that you have the absolute best plan going forward every year. So we want a local person and we want an independent agent, meaning they are allowed to represent every company out there if they choose to. And that way they can shop the market for you and find you the absolute best insurance plan. They can put a package together if that's what you need for you, and they can do that every single year. So how do you find that agent? Well, this time of year, they're going to be reaching out. We're out there, right? So we do local marketing. We don't do a lot of statewide or national marketing. Occasionally we will if we find a really good deal that we think is going to benefit people outside of our area. We might do some statewide. We're in Texas. We don't really reach out to other states very much. There's plenty to go around. We live in San Antonio, in New Braunfels, Texas, and we're adjacent to San Antonio. It's the 6th or 7th largest city in the nation. Over 2 million people in the metropolitan area. There's plenty to go around. We don't need to reach out to and be licensed in 50 states and work on the phone and start calling numbers at 6 a.m. on the East Coast and work till 12 p.m. so that we can, make calls to Hawaii. And we don't do that. We work locally. We like to work with local people. We like to get belly to belly, and that's how we do business. So how do you find that person? First of all, they're out there. So just go find them. This time of year, they're going to be at functions. They're going to be at health fairs. They're going to be at doctor's offices. They're going to be at pharmacies, your local Walmart, your Walgreens, HEB. Even if you're in Texas, you know what HEB is. Go out and find them. They're out there looking for you. They may call you on the phone. You may have opted in. These are legitimate marketing telephone calls. You may have opted into their phone calls at some point or another. You went to a seminar about Medicare. You went to a health fair and signed a card. You spun the wheel to get your prize. Those are all legitimate marketing calls to you. They're not unsolicited. Unsolicited calls this time of year for Medicare Advantage, Medicare prescription plans. Unsolicited calls, truly unsolicited calls, meaning you've not opted in anywhere, those are illegal. They're hard to enforce. The rule doesn't really get enforced, but you should know that they're illegal and not supposed to do it. But if you get a legitimate call, you opted in at some point, you may have forgotten, you opted in, you get a call, and you're not sure, they say they're a local agent, but you're not sure, how do you check them out? It's real easy. In Texas, you can go to the Texas Department of Insurance website. I will put a link to this search page in the video description down below so that you can do that. If you're not in Texas, you're in another state, your state Department of Insurance has a similar site. Our license status as insurance agents is all public record. Okay, it is searchable. I feel comfortable saying in 50 states it's searchable on a public website. So in Texas, this is what you do. You go to this website. I'll put a link below, and you just type in the agent's name. If you got them on the phone, hey, tell me, what was your name again? Oh, okay. Your last name was Ray, and your first name was Ron. Was that Ronald? Right. So these are the questions you ask. Now, first red flag is if they don't want to tell you their name. Hey, you don't mind if I check you out on the Texas Department of Insurance website, do I just want to make sure I'm not getting scammed here? Okay, great. Let me have your last name. Right? If somebody on the phone that's calling you to try to sell you insurance or update you on Medicare changes hesitates or doesn't want to give you their information or doesn't want you to check them out, hang up the phone. That's a very obvious red flag. Okay? Any agent that is reputable, licensed, and does good business, isn't out just to scam people and make a commission, is willing and ready to give you that information. Okay, so we search my name. There's actually 3 Ronald Rays that pops up that has license in Texas. This is me. Okay, so these are not me, even though that one's got the same middle name. That's odd, but okay. I'm the one in New Braunfels. Click on my name. There's all of my license information. Okay, there's my name, my address, my state license number, the lines of authority that I have. I have a life, health, accident, and HMO license. We just call that life and health. And a property and casualty. That's home and auto, commercial insurance, commercial liability, those types of things. I'm also licensed for that. You can see how long I've been licensed. You can see I got my license, my first permanent license in 2009. And it actually just renewed a couple of days ago on September the 30th. So I'm now good for the next 2 years. Okay. And my license is active, right? This is all public record. I could look any insurance agent up that I want to. I'm not going to do that. You can do that if you know somebody you want to look up. One of the main reasons I'm not going to do that is because I don't know who's out there. Sometimes they don't have their business address. They might have their home address here. And, we just don't want to, I don't want to expose that information. But if you're talking to somebody, you want to know if they're licensed, look them up. The next thing you do is you go to this little blue button right here. It says appointments, and you click on that. And that will show you all of the insurance companies that agent is appointed with to represent, to solicit the insurance business, right? To sell insurance for. And for me, in my case, it's a lot of them. Now, I don't necessarily sell insurance actively for all of these companies, but I have in the past, and some of these appointments, go back. There's a security benefit. That's an annuity company that goes back to 2016. PHL variable. That's going back to 2013. Some of my older appointments. There's Humana. We've been with Humana, since the beginning. Great company. Imerica. Some of these are not even active. Imerica actually went out of business, probably 12 years ago, but that still is on there. For some reason, the state doesn't delete that. But nevertheless, you can see if the insurance agent is licensed, how long they've been licensed, and what insurance companies are they appointed to sell. So if they are calling you up and they say, hey, I've got this great plan from XYZ insurance company, and you go to this site and you look them up and you see that they don't have an appointment with XYZ insurance company. That is not a red flag, it's a yellow flag. And you should ask the question, hey, I don't see that you're currently appointed with that insurance company. Can you tell me about that? You see, an insurance agent may just be newly contracted to sell that insurance company, and the appointment is just not showing up on the website yet. So I won't say that it's a red flag, just to be fair, but it is a yellow flag. It's a reason for you to ask the question, hey, you're offering me, or you're soliciting me to buy this insurance plan from XYZ insurance company. I don't see it on your TDI profile page. Okay? That's it, folks. If anything doesn't check out, if you get a bad feeling, I was a police officer for 23 years. We always talk about that feeling, that hair on the back of your neck stands up. That's a very good sign that something's not right. And the good thing about the position that you're in is you can just hang up the phone. It's not personal. You're never going to see that person again. In most cases, they don't take it personal because it happens to them hundreds of times a day. Just hang up the phone, say, hey, I'm sorry. I already have an agent. I work with a local agent. Thanks for the call. Goodbye. Right? If you want to be extra friendly, say something like that. If you get that bad feeling, just terminate the call. Find you a good local agent. We're out there. Google search Medicare agent in my area, Medicare agent near me, Medicare agent in New Braunfels, Texas. Wherever you're at, Google is your friend. Look them up. Look at their reviews. If they don't have a good number of reviews, and I say a good number is probably over 50, insurance agents just kind of, catching up with the trend of Google reviews. So any insurance agent with less than 50 Google reviews is, not an up-to-date agent. Not mean they're not good or they haven't been in the business a long time. It's just they're not up to date with how the world works these days. And so they may not be up to date on the most modern insurance offerings for you. So we've got a whole lot of 5-star reviews. Also, beware of a insurance agent that never makes a mistake. When I say never makes a mistake, they've got 400 reviews and they're all 5-star. They don't have one single review that's less than 5 stars. So we have a few 4-star reviews. I've got a 1-star review. It's just you can't make everybody happy. I'm human. We make mistakes. When we make mistakes, we own up to them. We do our best to make it right. We fix them, and we move on. Hopefully, we can move on happily. But the point is, if you see an agent or a company or an agency that's got a really high number of reviews and they're all 5 stars, they don't have one single review that's less than 5 stars, that's a red flag also. I would do some more digging. So there's a few tips on how to find a good local independent agent. And as all this marketing starts coming in the next few days, it's October 3rd, it's already ramped up. As we get closer to October 15th, it's going to get just out of control. Just look, don't answer your phone. Even if it's a local number, agents can, there's tools out there, there's legal tools out there where they can buy local phone numbers to dial you on. and it looks like a local phone number. So just don't answer the phone. If you do talk to an agent, you want some help, but you're not sure, give them a minute. Get them to give you a minute and look them up. If you're not by your computer, you're out and about, you answer the cell phone, and you want to look them up, but you don't have the time, tell them, hey, I'm sorry, I'm not in a place where I can talk right now. Give me your first and last name. I'm going to look you up on the TDI website, and then when I look you up, when I get back in front of my computer and I have a minute, I'll call you back. And they will either do that or they won't. If they won't, well, you know what the case is. If they do, then, give them a shot. Follow through on your promise, look them up. And if everything checks out, just like I showed you, hey, give them a call back, give them a shot. Just because an agent calls you on the phone doesn't make them bad. There's plenty of good independent agents that work on the phone, especially since COVID. And there's local agents that work on the phone. We do a lot of our local sales over the phone. We do a whole lot more in person because that's the type of agency we are, but we're happy to work on the phone as well. A lot of our clients don't want to come in to see us. They have health conditions or they're a lot of things going on, and it's just easier to take care of things on the phone. So we're happy to do that too. So that was a lot, I know, but you're getting a lot of marketing. I just want you to be careful. We end up fixing a lot of mistakes that happen, a lot of messes that get made this time of year by people just not doing their homework. So do your homework on us. Go to our website, t65s.com. Look us up on Google. Check out our reviews, and give us a call. If you have any questions, you need any help with Medicare this season or any time else, give us a call. The number's 830-217-6711. I've got a team of local, independent, friendly agents who love to talk to people in person, love to talk to people on the phone, and just love to help people. Our mission here is we help people live happy, healthy, wealthy lives for the rest of their lives, and we are dead set on accomplishing that mission. So again, numbers 830-217-6711. On the web, t65s.com. If you enjoyed this video, if you found the information helpful, give us a thumbs up down below. That helps YouTube get this video out to other people who are searching for the same information that you were today. And also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Click the little bell so that you can be notified when we upload a new helpful video. So until the next one, we hope you enjoyed it. We hope you have a great day. Bye, folks.